The triple. Oh my god. Bobbin is triple tier 0. Firefly to tier 3. Holy shit. With Firefly 6 feet under and Rabba catching. Who the fuck hired your writer enter?
Well. What do we have here? Looks like the CEO of Prydwen had decided to start another fresh batch of war. Mr. Enter. Today, we're making big adjustments to the pure fiction tier list. The rework of this mode is still relatively fresh, and compared to the last phase, this one was substantially more difficult to clear. Nah, you're just greedy as as a result of this, expect more changes in the future, but also a number of characters to be placed on the watch list instead of being moved right away. We have also brought back character usage over time section in the pure vision analytics that showcases the last two phases of average data. Now let's go over the... Oh wait, so to my understanding, this is only pure fiction, right? It is just a pure fiction tier list update. It is nothing but pure fiction, correct? Okay, it's only pure fiction. Okay, massive. Okay, we'll think of a title when we actually see the changes itself. Right? Okay, cool. The first thing we want to tackle is the super break archetype that had a pretty rough time since the rework. Caused by the rework itself, but also the lack of fire and imaginary weakness and lackluster buffs for the archetype. We don't know if the trend will continue with the buffs favoring other archetypes, but for now, the playing experience playing Break team is pretty miserable. Firefly to tier 3. Holy shit. Firefly is the biggest loser among the break archetypes under the new pure fiction rule set. Firefly was never outstanding in the mode, but she was able to carve herself out a niche thanks to a reasonable blast damage, but more importantly, her frequent fire weakness implant. Well, clearly it's not frequent enough, right? In the new pure vision, her blast is severely diminished and her fire implant potential has been slashed. Firefly is only able to implant the very first enemies of each wave with a technique. All subsequent enemies that spawn, which is a lot, are unaffected. The result of this is less effective damage for Firefly, dramatically reduced effectiveness against non-weak enemies, and a drop from the meta tiers. Himeko. Holy shit, wait. Wasn't it just like 2 or 3 patches ago? Everyone was like, oh my god, Himeko aged like wine. She's like the best standing unit, the best of the best. Thank god for Hail Himeko. And bro is now tier 1.5, about to catch up to Scylla, bruh. While not really a pure break character, Himeko is commonly played with Firefly or instead of her. So it's no surprise she's also affected by the rework in a negative way. While she can also be used with D Herta as her erudition partner, other characters like Herta, Seva, Argenti are picked over. Oh, absolutely. We'll have to wait what direction Himeko will go next, but for now, the direction she's going home, right? She's going home, right? It's just pretty straightforward. Rappa added to the watch list. Compared to Firefly, Rappa has suffered less, but is still clearly hurting from a lack of a good teamed buff and a side containing imaginary weak enemies. With absolutely nothing going Rappa's way, we're placing her on the watch list. Bro is 2.5 tiers higher than Firefly. Dubs. Trailblaze Harmony. With Firefly 6 feet under and Rappa catching. Who the fuck hired your writer enter? Who is the guy writing this? He sounds like an instigator. It is no surprise that Harmony Trailblazers' play rate and performance will have suffered as a result. With both of these characters' primary teammates on the chopping block alongside the meteoric rise of RMC, or a mutually exclusive competitor, we are placing Harmony Trailblazer also on the watch list. Okay. Ooh. Aglaya has went up. Wow. The heck has risen once more. Performed better than anticipated, albeit with low representation overall. We see some potential where they demonstrate the mode at some players. I wonder who made like 20 Agleia videos. And she continues to perform, improve. We may raise her in the next phase. Yo, chat, I'ma say it right now. I'ma call it right now. When Trippy comes out and you use Trippy of Agleia, bro, it's going up by another half a tier. Best in slot is best in slot, alright? Okay, anyways, Ying, what happened to you, bruh? Despite this phase featuring a lot of physical weak enemies, Ying's performance is terrible. It looks like Po's rework, her counter gameplay is just too slow for the mode where you need to kill things as fast as possible. And the result, just drop her as a tier 2, right? It's very, very straightforward. Kalala. Yep. Phase. Ooh. My wife. Previously, she could be paired with her and use an enabler, but this is no longer the case. And her performance dropped. Okay, respectfully though, I still clear 40k with facial. You know, so frankly speaking, it kinda is just skill issue, right? Okay, anyways, Jing Liu. Yeah, bitches already did, nobody cares. Topaz and Mark 7 also to tier 4, right? Single target struggle, too much post rework. Sample, nobody plays him. Acheron is added to the watch list. Acheron paired with Jiao Chu has produced back-to-back dominant performances. With that said, both phases feature lightning weak, and this phase feature enemies that have debuffs on deaths, boosting her performance. For now, we are placing her on the watch list to move to tier. Oh, this is the good watch list. It's like the honor roll, right? It's the W list, right? Everyone else is like they're going to jail, but this is like this is the employee of the month. So she might be going to tier 0. Ooh, okay. A good watch list. Very good. Jing Yuan. While Agleia surprised us in a good way, Jing Yuan did the opposite. He had everything going for him this phase, and yet in both our data and the hands of our testers, he didn't perform at all at the level he should. Because of this, we're killing him. It is what it is. Let's talk about the amplifiers. We place all top amplifiers in tier 0.5 to see who will come out on top. So who came out on top? Oh! Mimi! Remembrance Trailblazers debut has been impressive to say the least. Free unit, by the way, is crazy, being one of the go-to supports for D Herda teams. While Remembrance Trailblazers certainly saw the most play and high scores of Herda, that is also not the only team in which they were to be viable in. One of the top choice for the best damage dealers, a huge play rate, and one of the best average scores alongside the potential to play other comps. We feel Mimi deserves to be in tier 0. Absolutely diabolical. Oh my god, it's Babin. It's Babin and Sunday. The Charmony Dove siblings. Babin, yep, I think, yep, okay, yep, done. Sunday, yep, D Herda, yep. Mimo Sprite, hail Mimo Sprite, hail Agleia, absolute. Oh, Asta? Literally nobody cares. We want to mention Jiao Qiu. Oh wait, so that means that everyone else stuck to tier 0.5. Oh, so Ruan Mei, Fuke, Jiao Qiu are still at tier 0.5. Okay. Since its release, Jiao Qiu has performed exceptionally well, achieving some of the highest scores. And considering who to place in tier 0 this update, his displacement was discussed heavily. Ultimately, we feel he isn't at a tier 0 level because he is chained to Acheron. He is the character closest to being a single-use character that has no other use in the meta outside of that Acheron slave. Been there, done that. There's not enough to place him in tier 0, especially if she is not in tier 0 either. I do want to say though, Acheron, I do feel that if Acheron becomes tier 0, Jiao Qiu should deserve to be in tier 0. Even though he might not be as universal, right? This whole concept of universal, how flexible your unit is with like a multitude. So what if it's not universal? You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to build 20 different teams in Honkai Starbucks. You just need that one good team that is like just power through everything. And Acheron is one of those teams. So if her performance can show to be a tier 0 perspective, then I think Jiao Qiu is also fine enough. I don't feel like a unit being flexible should determine their placing. But let's kind of move on. Partner tag, okay. Absolutely. Okay. Why Firefly and Fei Xiao don't attack? Firefly can pick out Rame, Fuke, and HMC, so she's not tied to one specific character. And Fei Xiao isn't reliant on Babin anymore because she can use Sunday, RMC, or even Bronya and still perform within the tier. I doubt that. The new MOC phase starts in 2 days, so we could just wait for the update and we will gather the data with the release of... Okay, so that is pretty much the changes. And with regards to the tier list itself... Pure fission, right? Okay. Ooh. The triple... Oh my god, Babin is triple tier 0. Sunday is not tier 0 for AS yet. Trailblaze Remembrance. Lingsha Showcase. Fuck, why is this woman so high for everything else? Oh wait, erudition based content, it is fair. Herda needs to just be triple tier 0, right? Let's just wrap it up. Ooh. Oh, Reba is still at tier 0.5. So she is now the only break DPS at tier 0.5. And then eventually the Emanator is gonna jump up to tier 0. So I guess all the Emanators are gonna be tier 0 by itself. Argenti is somehow still alive but barely breathing. Jing Yuan, bro, is gonna be dead soon. Doesn't really matter that much. Jiao Qiu, Rame, and Fuke, I guess they didn't really make the cut. But I would say the biggest changes of this current moment for like the tier 0.5 is just bumping this guy up. This girl up, and then pair Jiao Qiu alongside Acheron. Yeah, that would be like the most direct changes. When Tribi comes out though, chat, somebody here has got to go. Because there can't be 5 tier 0 supports. But when Tribi comes out, I'm calling it. She's going to be tier 0. Alright? Anyways, let's just kind of move on a little bit. Anyways, yep. Okay, meta correctors. Okay, bro is dying. Aglaia moved up. Okay, I really think Aglaia is... Especially if you consider running her the best in slot team. And if you were to, slap on Tribi. She can be tier 1. I can foresee Aglaia being tier 1 in pure fission, right? Under the right circumstances. DOT, I don't even know what the fuck are they still doing here. Like, straight up. Just let them go, right? Let them go. Let her go. Just let her go. Oh, all these people died. Yeah, Yep. I think they are pretty much all dead. Okay, I feel like there isn't really too big of a controversy though, to be fair. I don't know why my chat told me that, oh my god, this is a nuclear war tier list. This changed everything. This is gonna like spark. I don't think there's really too bad of a controversy. Like, if you want to talk about data, right? Like, statistically speaking, Super is just not performing. Yeah. Statistically speaking, kills on so much prime, right? Statistically, you don't look at your feels, you don't look at your emotions. Like, from a numbers perspective, on average, all Super teams, they are underperforming. So strictly speaking, as of this current moment, if they are not tier 0, then I don't think it's really that. A statistic, my ass read me. The real war is in the MOC that we updated earlier today. Am I supposed to go through that right now? Okay, I'll just do it tomorrow. Okay, but okay, we'll do MOC stuff like tomorrow or something. We'll do MOC stuff like tomorrow or something. Absolutely. Lingsha is G. Aventuring is G. Huan Huan is G. I'm just thinking of like, if is there a way where Break can come back? Can Break come back in the future? Because this isn't going anywhere. You get what I'm saying? Like this mechanic with pure fiction, where they spawn the mobs, they are not gonna go anywhere. It's pretty much gonna be fixed, one elite and infinite new mobs. And if the ability to implant weakness is not gonna be that time, because Buryo implants once every 10,000 years. Reba is like, she doesn't really need to implant that much. She's kind of like ignores half-ish with the charge. But Firefly's implant is gonna be, it's never coming back, right? Because this is the environment, and that's pretty much it. So even if they give buffs like increase break, it is like a band-aid solution, unless they consistently give a break buff on the pure vision side for like extended periods of time. Yeah, but I think Reba might be one of the only break DPS in pure vision that can kinda still hold her own, just because you can force break with the 50% efficiency. Yeah. So that is pretty much gonna be there for the pure vision update. I don't think is too much of a war inducing. It's a pretty fast little update video. Apparently MOC statistics are very, very spicy. Yep. So apparently this is very, very spicy. But I'm gonna save that for tomorrow because I'm wholly overworking. Alright, word of the day is gonna be store. Join Twitch, join YouTube, join Discord, join Twitter. All the best for gotcha, blah blah blah. I will see you guys next time. Take care.